What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kelly back with another video. What's good, what's good, what's goody? Okay, so if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video. Okay, so this video is actually going to be a story time about my horrible fucking experience at the Summer Smash in Chicago 2022. Okay, this year. This just happened like last week, a few days ago, literally. So I'm gonna tell you what happened, and I'm also going to be doing my box braids on camera instead of like a get ready with me. It's like a do my hair with me. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. And I'm doing a crochet. This was my first ever concert like this, ever going to any huge music festival like this in my life. I was super duper excited, like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm actually going to this thing. The tickets really weren't that much. They were like $100. Not that bad. I took a Greyhound bus to Chicago. I'm actually from Louisville, Kentucky. I took a Greyhound bus to Chicago, and yeah, so the bus ride was like really fucking long. It was like 7 hours, freezing cold, of course. Got to Chicago. I'm gonna just really skip to like the important parts. Really, I had on this like really thought pocket like denim romper that I got from Fashion Nova. I actually did a try-on haul for that. Y'all probably see it in one of my thumbnails, but I wore that to the Summer Smash. My ass cheeks was out, so was looking very hot girlish. I actually went by myself. I didn't go with nobody. Got there. What time did I get there? I got there at like 2 or 3 p.m. and I really wish that I would have just drove or something, because the fact that I took a bus was probably the reason why all this bullshit happened. So the whole day was just not really going as planned, like whatsoever, because I should have known that like it being so busy that the buses weren't gonna be running, but I didn't know that shit. Left the Greyhound station, went to the bus stop, waited on the bus for like 30 minutes or something, because my Google Maps was telling me that it was on its way. Was waiting for that for forever for no reason. I was shooting videos and like updating you guys on my camera that I actually ended up losing. So yeah, I wasted time doing that, and like buses was just driving right past me. So I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm gonna just find a different way. I could have either took a Uber for like 37 fucking dollars, or I could have just took the train. So I just tried to take the train. Long story short, I eventually got there like an hour later, and at this point it was like 4 o'clock, and I was kind of pissed because I knew that I was gonna miss my performances that I really wanted to see, bitch. Like, I really wanted to fucking see D Savage so fucking bad. That's my nigga, D Savage. So I really wanted to see him, and I was like so fucking mad that I missed that shit. Like, I was in the train station for so long, but the train lady, she was actually helping me, but it was just taking a long time because she was trying to figure that shit out herself. I was like, damn, maybe I should have just got a fucking $37 ass Uber, because I don't have time for this shit. Like, I spent $95 just to miss the shit. Like, what the fuck? I finally get to where I'm going. I finally get on the train, get to where I'm going. It was a lot of like white people. I didn't really see no like a lot of black girls like at all. It was just mainly like white girls and like college white boys like that. So like frat looking boys, like a lot of them. Everybody was so lit. Like, they was smoking on the bus, they was drinking and doing all types of shit, but it was lit though. It was like fun as fuck. I'm really not the best at this. I've only did my hair like this like one time before, so don't get mad at me in the comments like, bitch, you know what the fuck you doing, because I really don't, but I'm gonna still get it done anyways. Finally get off the bus. There was a lot of walking, like had to walk around the whole fucking place just to find the entrance. I felt like I had to walk like a mile just to get to like the wristband place to get my wristband, like will call or whatever. I finally find where I'm supposed to be at, and this line is like super extremely fucking long, and it was not moving like whatsoever, like at all. So I'm wasting even more time, missing even more performances. I'm hearing my bitch Rico Nasty killing it. Like, I'm hearing this bitch like killing it, like lit as fuck, live as fuck, like energetic as fuck, and I'm missing this shit. I can't see shit. Like, I can only hear this bitch, but I already know like she's killing it. I was so mad. Like, I was so mad. I was visibly mad. Like, I know people was like, oh my gosh, she's so mad, but I'm like, bitch, are you happy that you're sitting in this long ass line? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, this is trash. Like, I'm missing all my bitches, all my niggas. Like, what the fuck? I was standing in this line for like at least 2 hours. I was so mad that I pulled out a blunt. Yeah, like I had brought some weed and everything. I wasn't gonna smoke it until I got inside the place, but I was like, you know what? Oh well, fuck it, because I'm irritated. Like, I'm mad as hell. So yeah, I'm gonna just smoke. Like, fuck it. It's probably gonna calm me down, relax me anyway. So smoking a blunt in the line. Nobody gave a fuck. It's Chicago. No, nobody gives a fuck. It's Chicago. Wasn't the only one either smoking gas either. I finally get to the front of the line. At this point, I'm just ready to get into this fucking place, right? So, finally get into the place. I'm just really like following the crowds and shit, because I didn't know like which stage was which. I didn't know. I had never been to that shit before. So I was following the crowd, and the first performance or act I seen was Lil Skies, and he was like performing that song, Nowadays I'm Too Cool for a Girlfriend. Okay, y'all, do y'all know that? Yeah, he was singing that. That was lit. He actually seemed like really like chill and nice. Like, just seeing him perform and talk to the fans and stuff, he just seemed like real positive and chill. I'm like, But anyway, all the people that I seen was Lil Skies, of course, Trippie Redd, Wiz Khalifa, and Lil Uzi Vert. So I only saw like four or five performances. I really wanted to see like 10, but it is what it is. So I ended up missing BK Darilla, Miss Rico Nasty, and I missed D Savage, and I don't know if it was some other people that I wanted to see, but yeah. But I was just like, oh well. My favorite performance of the night probably had to be Trippie Redd, because he was just like really engaged with the audience and the crowd. He was talking to us and, you know, getting us to scream and be lit and everything else. So I really enjoyed his energy. He was really fucking lit. I'm like, yeah, that's my nigga, that's my baby, Trippie Redd. This is where things start to get fucking crazy as hell, okay? So I'm at the Lil Uzi concert stage, right? I forgot which one it was. I don't even know, but it was the most lit. It was the at the end of the night. He was basically headlining. He was like the biggest, you know, star there. So, or according to them, that he was. But anyway, everybody like tried to push each other like towards the front of the fucking crowd, like the stage. So it was like very fucking suffocating. And everyone was just close as hell to each other, like close as fuck, touching skin to skin, sweating on each other, all types of shit. What I did wrong was I kept opening my purse up and not closing this shit, because I kept trying to like record videos and use my camera to record the performances, right? As you're supposed to fucking do. But yeah, like I kept leaving my purse open because my big ass jacket was in there. I had like a small ass purse. Let me show y'all. I had this fucking small ass purse, and I was trying to like stuff a fucking jacket in there because I ain't have my car. I didn't have nothing. So I just tried to like stuff everything in my little small purse, which I should not have. And that's why I lost my phone and my fucking camera that I used to record everything. And I lost all the footage that I took while I was there. So of course I'm fucking heated. I'm fucking pissed. Everybody's lit. Everybody's jumping on each other. Lil Uzi, and I'm at a like all of that shit. So everybody was so fucking lit and turned that I wasn't even paying attention to my shit falling out of my purse. Like, I don't know when that happened, but yeah. And I was, you know, looking on the ground, but you couldn't see nothing on the ground because everybody's so close to each other. You can't see nothing. Like, you can't see nothing. And plus it was dark. It was like at night because the last performance was at like 9. So couldn't see shit. Couldn't get shit. So wasn't finna like bend down and get the fuck stepped on. So all right, so at this point I'm kind of pissed. No, I'm actually really fucking pissed. I'm just trying to enjoy this fucking performance while I'm here. I'm like, well, I'm still here. I might as well just try to enjoy this, even though I know I don't have my fucking shit. So I'm really fucking pissed and heated, and I'm just like, okay, I really just want to like look for this shit or leave or some shit, but I can't really do anything except leave. But I'm not finna leave, like. So it's like, let me just have fun, whatever. Worry about this shit after this is over. I was fucking exhausted because they took all my energy, all them people jumping and shit. I was dancing myself. It was like really fun. I was thinking about like meeting up with somebody that lives there because I know people that live in Chicago. I was gonna meet up with them, and I was just thinking like of ways that I could like get in contact with them, but I just didn't know how to. And I didn't want to like ask nobody for to use their phone. I didn't know nobody's number anyway. So basically, I left. I was just trying to get back home. I was just trying to get home, honestly. Like, I should have just fucking stayed and then just look for that shit. But, like, I ain't have no flashlight or nothing. I don't even know where the fuck, like, the direction I need to go to. Like, I'm just lost and stranded at this point. I'm just like, okay, I don't have no phone. I don't have no directions. But yeah, so yeah, like I'm stranded. I don't have no directions to get back to the bus station, to the Greyhound station. I didn't know which direction to go. Of course, I could walk there before, but that was like in daytime, and bitch, I didn't know where the fuck I was. I was in Chicago. I'm not from there. I was thinking like maybe I should just follow everybody else because they must be going there too. I don't know. Because it was a lot of people that rode the train and shit. So I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they must be going to the same place or whatever, but no. I didn't know where the fuck they was going. They like bitches was stopping at McDonald's and shit, like sitting at the curb in front of McDonald's, like not knowing what the fuck to do. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to just sit here. Can't just be sitting here not doing nothing. I had sat on the bench to just, you know, rest my feet because my feet was hurting like so fucking bad. My sandals had broke and everything because everybody was jumping, and yeah, that's another reason why I will never wear sandals at another music festival ever again, because your shit will get stepped the fuck on 1,000,002 times. Your shit will hurt, and yeah, don't wear sandals to a fucking music festival. I just started walking and trying to find a taxi basically to take me to the fucking Greyhound station. There was this one taxi, there was one guy that was like, oh, $45, because it's super busy tonight, da-da-da, like, high demand, da-da-da. So, first I was like, hell no, I ain't paying no goddamn $45, but I thought about it, I was like, I should have just took that shit because I don't know where the fuck I'm going, like, at least this nigga got directions, I don't. So I had passed that one up, but when I started walking again, I started looking for another taxi, and I was just gonna pay the money, however much it was gonna be. So I was walking down the street because there was a lot of cars parked that were giving rides or whatever. I'm looking in cars and shit trying to see if they Ubers or Lyfts or whatever. So the last car that was on the street, and I was walking past, I had looked in there and they was like, hey, talking to me. And then I looked and then they was like, you need a ride, you need help, da da da. I'm like, yeah, like, y'all probably like, why the fuck would your dumb ass get in this car? But I'm just like, okay, I didn't know, I ain't had no other options type shit. There's nothing else like that. So I'm like, yeah, but it was two young niggas. It was two very young niggas, like around my age. So I wasn't really scared. Like, I was like, okay, it's hella young niggas around here. I wasn't scared, but I should have fucking been because they did not have no good intentions for me whatsoever. But yeah, so I get in the car. I'm like, I really need a ride to the Greyhound station. Can you take me there? And then so the dude that was driving the car, I asked him, could he take me to the Greyhound station? He was like, yeah, but do you want to smoke first? I should have been like, no, just take me. But I was like, yeah, because I was stressed out and I wanted to relax. I was like, hell yeah, I want to smoke. So we smoking and shit. We smoking and driving and shit. And then they like, okay, so he stopped. The dude that was driving, he stopped at this fucking parking garage. I'm like, why we got a parking garage? Like, it was just a bad feeling. Like, I'm like, why are we here type shit. I should have saw this coming, but he told his friend to get out the car. And then he was like, oh, do you want me to sit in the back seat with you? I'm like, I don't care. And he was like, oh, I'm finna get in the back seat, da da da. So he's sitting back there with me. He's talking to me. He's trying to flirt and shit. And he was basically like, oh, like, can you suck my dick? Excuse me, bitch. Like, what the fuck do I look like to you? Did you, like, do you think that you just picked up a fucking prostitute? Do you just think that you just picked up, like, what do you think I am? Like, why would I just fuck you for, like, for what? For what? What do you, have you gave me any money? Like, have we discussed any fucking deal? Like, bitch, what the fuck do you think I am? Like, I just told you. But I lost my phone and I just came from this fucking concert. Like, what about that is giving hoe or prostitute or anything like that? Like, why would I do that? Like give me one good reason why I would do that. Bitch, it ain't nothing. Like, I would never fucking do that in my goddamn life. Even for some money, bitch, like, even for a new phone, bitch, I would never in my life fuck with some random ass nigga just because you pick me up. Like, bitch, are you delusional? Like, that shit was just retarded. I'm like, why the fuck? Like, if that's what you was on, then why didn't you just say that? Like, why didn't you, like, before I got in your fucking car, why didn't you just ask me, like, hey, is you finna suck my dick? Like, if you're not gonna suck my dick, then don't get in my car. You could have just said that, sir, like, because I'm not on that, like, what the fuck soever. So I'm telling him this, I'm like, no, why would I, like, no. Like, I'm not even in no good mood right now. I don't even have my phone. Why would I do anything for you, to you, anything like that? I'm in a badass mood. I'm stressed the fuck out. I want to go home. I'm tired as fuck. I want to go to sleep. Why would I give you any type of play? Like, is you stupid? Like, you must be slow. Who the fuck just thinks shit like that? I just don't understand what was going through this nigga's head. But yeah, like, if that's what it was, then you should have just said that, like, from the jump. I would have gladly shut the fucking door or not even walked up to that shit, bitch, because what the fuck? So I'm like, no, like, no. I'm like, I'm trying to go somewhere. Like, can we go to your house first? I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out somewhere I can go to sleep for the night, because I'm already know I'm not gonna get back home on this particular night. I'm almost crying at this point. I'm like, can you just take me somewhere? Can you just take me? I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I lost my phone. I'm so stressed out. I'm letting this nigga know there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. He's like, yeah, I got you. Da da da. I'm gonna get you somewhere. Da 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 da. Like, dude didn't seem like an asshole. Like, he seemed like nice, but still like retarded as fuck, stupid as fuck. So anyway, so he's like, oh, I would take you to my house, but I live with my girl and my kids is there. It's like, wow, your girl and your kids is at home, but you trying to get your dick sucked by some random ass bitch. Like you don't know me from a can to pay. I could have fucking anything. Why are you trusting me with your health? His friends trying to get back in the car. The dude that was next to me, he was like, nah, bro, give us like 5 more minutes. I'm like, we don't even need 5. Like, what we need 5 minutes before? Because what do we need 5 minutes for? Because I'm not finna do nothing. But his friend was getting mad. His friend was getting mad because he was keeping him out the car. Every time his friend would try to open the car door, dude would be like, "Hey, bro, you tweaking, bro. You tweaking, bro. Give me 5 more minutes, bro." I'm just like, this is stupid as fuck. Like, this is so fucking dumb. Like, this is just so stupid. He was like, "You can sleep in the car." I'm like, in the car? No. He was like, "Okay, I know somewhere I can take you," type shit. So we pull off. His friend didn't say nothing when he got back in the car. He was just mad, but he wouldn't say nothing. I mean, it wasn't my fault, so what the fuck was he gonna say to me? Nothing. Okay, y'all. So at this point, we are in the car, and he's taking me to this anonymous ass location. I have no idea where the fuck we going. He's telling me that I can go to his friend's house or whatever. I'm like, "Are you sure? Like, who's your friend? Like why would your friend just let my random ass come up in there for?" But he was like, "Yeah, I promise, I got you, da da da." So we going and driving and shit, and then we pull up. It's obviously in the hood. We in Southside Chicago, and like on 70s something and something. So yeah, we definitely in the South with it. We pull up to the friend's house, and we walking up all these fucking stairs and shit. We went to the top apartment on the top floor. It was like 6 flights of stairs, like a hella fucking stairs. So yeah, I walk in there. It's like 3 or 4 niggas in there, like sitting on the couch, just chilling, not doing nothing, talking, chilling, type shit. I speak, I say hello, whatever, and then he's like, you can come in this room right here. This room. So this room, it had a bed in it. It didn't have no TV. It was dark as fuck. I was just basically just in there, like, wow, I'm in the situation. So the dude that had dropped me off, he was in there with me for a little minute, like a little while, for like 30 minutes or so, trying to get me to suck his dick still. And I'm just like, "No, I'm so tired. Like, can you buy me a phone first? Can you buy me a phone?" Like, trying to just finesse myself out the situation, basically. And he was like, yeah, I'll buy you a phone first. Then the nigga did not fucking buy anything. So he basically got tired of me saying, "No, I'm not gonna give you no play. I'm not gonna fuck you. I'm not gonna do nothing to you." So he basically got tired of me saying that, and he was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna just like I gotta leave. I gotta go back home to my girl, my kids, da 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 da." I'm like, "You finna leave me here with these people?" I mean, I didn't know nobody, but I don't know, he just seemed nice, I guess. The dude that had gave me a ride, like, even though he was like pressing me, like, he still just seemed like a good-hearted person, even though he was just stupid, like a stupid thought. Like, for some reason, dude seemed trustworthy. "Oh, you got my word, da 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 da." So he was like, "I'm gonna be back first thing in the morning. I'm gonna come back for you first thing in the morning, and then we gonna take you to the Greyhound station so that you can go home." I was like, "Are you sure you finna come back?" He was like, "Yeah, I will not leave you. I heard that's fucked up, da 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 da." So I'm like, "Okay." And so dude left. Mind you, it's 3 or 4 niggas in the living room. As soon as he walked out the door, I'm like, "Oh my God. What's finna happen to me right now? Like, what are these people finna do to me? They don't know me. Why would they spare me? Like I'm just fucking meat to them. Like, they could literally do anything they wanted with me. I'm a little ass, skinny ass little girl. Like, I'm just laying there in the dark on this fucking bed. Laying there in the dark, hot as fuck. It wasn't no AC in that bitch, like, at all. It was super duper hot. Somehow I managed to go to sleep in that motherfucker. But like I was still hearing the people in the living room, like, they was just chilling watching TV. Like, they was literally not doing nothing. Like, I don't know, they was like laughing and just watching TV and shit, like everything was normal. So I'm just like, okay, maybe I am okay, I don't know. But so yeah, I managed to go to sleep. When I had woke back up, I ended up getting woken up by this dude, one of the dudes that was in there the night before. He had came in there, and then he was like, is dude finna come back? I was like, yeah, he said he would, but I don't know when. Like, I don't know where he's at. I'm telling him, like, I lost my phone, I don't really have shit, like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, none of that. I didn't know what he was on, but he laid next to me, and then he was like, can you suck my dick? I'm like, wow, do I like what do I look like to y'all? Like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then he's like, oh, well, basically you just gotta get out then, because I'm not gonna let you stay in my room, in my bed, da 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 da, and you not trying to get it cracking or whatever. Basically, I get kicked out because I wasn't trying to fuck him or suck his dick or no shit like that. I was like, can I just pay you to just stay here until a dude gets here? Like $20, $25, like what you want? He was like, I don't even want no money. I'm like, you don't want no money? I'm not finna fuck you. Like, I'm not finna do nothing. I'm not finna do none of that shit. So he grabs my purse and is basically handing it to me like, get the fuck out. I could tell on his face that he kind of felt bad. He was hesitating and stuff. He basically, yeah, he still made me get out. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, can you call dude? But he just like shut the door in my face, basically. So I'm just like, wow. So the building that I was in, if you leave the building, you can't get back in. And it was cold as fuck outside. And I still had on this thigh outfit. This is fucking denim rocker with the ass cheeks out. I wasn't trying to just be outside and be wandering and not knowing what the fuck I'm gonna do, freezing cold and shit. So I'm just sitting in this lobby, like, waiting on dude to come back, if he's even gonna come back type shit. So I'm like, damn, I gotta pee. Like, I had to pee and everything. I tell you, I was stranded like a mug. Like, shit was fucking tragic. Yeah, like, I probably sat in the lobby for like an hour until I see this old man across the street, like, getting in his car, like, in the parking lot or whatever. It was, like, pretty close to where I was at. So I opened the door, the glass door, and I yell like, excuse me, sir. It was an old, like, really old black dude getting in his car. I was like, excuse me, sir, can you please give me a ride to the Greyhound station? Like, I'll pay you some money to take me to the Greyhound station. And then he was like, hurry up, and, you know, come on or whatever. I had to basically like run around the corner. So I'm running around the corner, and so it was just like a really old black dude. I don't know why I trusted this old black dude, but I guess the old people just seemed trustworthy to me. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm probably stronger than an old person, an old dude. But he was actually really nice. He was like, yeah, get in, da da da. I'm telling him what happened. I'm crying and everything. He's like, you good? Like, you okay? Like, he's like, I've been in worse situations than you have. Like, this ain't nothing. You just lost the phone. All you gotta do is get your phone back. Da 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 da. He was telling me that he got daughters my age, and he got like a house on the north side of the city, but this is his apartment that he was staying at type shit. We was actually chopping it up, talking, and I was vibing with this old ass man that I just met. So he asked me, am I hungry? I was like, yeah, I'm hungry. He was like, you want to go to McDonald's? I was like, yeah. So we went to McDonald's. He bought me a McGriddle. I was like, oh, this is like so nice. This is an angel. So but it was such a relief because I just knew that he was a good person. I'm like, okay, I'm out of the woods, basically. After we left McDonald's, we went to like, we pulled up on his son or whatever. His son was at this hotel, and we was just sitting in his car, or me and the old dude, we were just sitting in his car talking to his son. His son was like his son was like probably like 30. But yeah, we were just sitting there talking, like vibing, like in a good mood, just chilling for like a good hour. It was early as fuck, and it wasn't no buses coming until like 10 or 11, and it was still like 6 or 7 in the morning. So we were just sitting there chilling in the car or whatever. So the crazy part about dude, he was telling me that like he used to be a pimp and he used to have hoes, and he used to make so much money pimping out white girls and all these thoughts and hoes he had, bitches and hoes he had back in the 70s or whatever the fuck. And like I like some shit like that shit really fucking scared me, because this nigga pulled out a fucking bag of cocaine and was doing the fucking cocaine in front of my fucking face. Like, he had it in a fucking sandwich bag, and he had like a card, like a business card, and he was just like, you know, taking a little scoop and then putting it to his nose. I'm like, wow, are you fucking serious, bro? Like, this is fucking horrible. Like, I can't believe I'm seeing this right now. Like, I feel like I was being scarred. Like, I'm like, I'm not supposed to be seeing this. Like, I don't want to fucking see this shit. I never seen nobody do cocaine. I never seen nobody do no type of drugs. I would never do nothing. I would never do nothing like that. I've only ever did weed. Like, but yeah, I'm like, this is crazy as fuck. And then like whenever, like I knew he was high as fuck, because whenever we would pull up, or whenever we pulled up to his son's apart, or wherever his son was at, he was like nodding off, like just drifting off. I don't know, he was like high as fuck, high as a fucking kite in front of my face, like in front of me. I'm like, wow, I cannot believe I'm seeing this shit right now. This is terrible. This is scarring. This is scarring me right now. This is fucking crazy. So he's just steady doing this shit in front of me, like talking to me normal as fuck, like, oh, it's not nobody's place to judge nobody. I'm like, yeah, but this is crazy though. But I mean, I ain't say shit. I'm just like silent about this shit, but I'm just like, wow, this thinking like it's crazy as fuck. Like, dude really had good vibes. He's just a fucking crackhead, I guess. I don't know, a former pimp and a crackhead. So it's just insane. After that, he took me to his house. We was on FaceTime with his little nephew. He was talking about he had to drive his nephew to some state that was nearby. Connecticut, fucking no, not Connecticut, bitch. I don't know, I forgot, but yeah. So he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you, nephew, like I don't know, I just trusted this dude. Like, he got a family, he got motherfuckers that care about him. He was telling me that he was taking care of his mom before she died and shit like that. So then I was he let me use his phone to try to log into my accounts and my email and stuff like that. But like for some reason nothing was working. Like I couldn't log into any of my accounts. I couldn't get a hold of nobody. Like I was trying to log into my messenger so I could like talk to my friends that I know that live in Chicago, but I could not. Like, I just couldn't get in contact with nobody or log in to nothing. I was putting in the right password and everything. That shit was not working for some reason, but it didn't really matter because I was good. But so I had to buy another Greyhound station ticket. It was like, I don't know, $60 or something like that. I was good. I had the money. I just bought it on his phone, and then the bus didn't come until like 11, so we were just sitting there chilling until then, basically. So yeah, so basically, long story short, when the time came, he took me to the Greyhound station. I showed him my YouTube channel. I was like, yeah, look at my shit. He was like, oh, okay, I see. I showed the bus driver my ticket on his phone, and then he was like, good luck, you know, be safe, bye. I was like, oh, bye. So I don't know what his name was, but it was like a earth angel. I'm like, oh, I'm so thankful for that. Like, he didn't have to do that. Like, he really helped me. Like he even said like you're in need. Like, I'm not gonna make you give me no money to pay me to take you nowhere. Like, you good. Like, you're in need, so you good, basically. I'm like, oh my god, that's so fucking great. So yeah, so I got on the bus. The bus ride was cold as fuck. I was freezing like a motherfucker in that shit. But yeah, I made it home and I'm safe and sound. I'm back home in my room, obviously, as you can see. I'm doing my hair like a bad bitch. I still didn't get my phone back. I was hitting people up to try to like see if they could get it back for me, because I really don't want to go back to Chicago for any fucking reason ever again. Like, people that I know, they was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get it for you. Nobody's got it for me yet, and I don't know, it seemed like people's trying to. Hopefully they do, but yeah. But I mean, I got a new phone, so it's all good. It really don't even matter. But yeah, so all I have to do is just get a new camera and I'm good. Everything's replaced. But the only thing that I'm still fucked up about is that I lost all of the footage and the videos that I took while I was there. All the memories and stuff, they're gone. Can't get that shit back. Of course, I signed in with my iCloud account, but I mean, the stuff didn't sync, so I don't have none of those videos or pictures or anything like that. So I lost all that shit, but it is what it is. At least I'm safe. At least I'm good. So I was supposed to be doing my hair. So yeah, basically that's basically the end of this story time. That's basically all that freaking happened. I got back home at like 6 o'clock, back to Louisville at 6 o'clock on Saturday. So I wasn't stranded and lost for that long, just for like a day or so. So it wasn't too bad. I didn't hear from the old man. He said he was gonna comment on my channel, but if you're watching, hey, what's up? That's about it for this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at _KAY_Nicole_. Okay, like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see me do the rest of my braids, I'm probably gonna post another video me finishing my braids. So if you want to see that, then just watch the other video. Okay, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Okay. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. And I already know y'all finna grill me and frame me in the comments like, you a dumbass bitch. Why would you da-da-da-da-da-da? But, okay. But, yeah, just go easy on me. I know those are probably a lot of things I could have did different or better. I mean, I'm good, so whatever. It is what it is. But, yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, though.